Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video, and welcome back to Climb to Master, the series I take my main account and attempt to climb to Master. Now we return, Diamond 4, 35 LP. So we are slowly climbing again. When we're back on my main account, after tilting so much, what we have to do, basically, is not really focus on the LP as much as just getting wins under my belt. The reason for it is whenever you go down in rating a lot, your MMR usually is in a very weird place, a very bad place, fragile place, and just getting wins and focusing on that kind of levels out your MMR, and then eventually you'll be gaining more than you lose by quite a margin. So if you notice, recently I've been gaining, I think, about 19 or 18 LP and losing 17. So we are on a positive. Like, my MMR is positive right now, but we want that to grow a little bit more. Like, back at the beginning of the season, when we got to High Diamond 1, I was gaining 25 LP, losing 15. So if you have that type of MMR, you can understand it's a lot easier, because you don't get punished as much for losing. But yeah, okay, Tryndamere, wow. Tryndamere is actually making more of appearances, really. It's kind of weird, but yeah, apparently people are playing him more and more. So this is a game that I actually might have to go off champion pool, because if you look at my champion pool down below, all those champions are not great versus Tryndamere. Renekton, it can go either way, but Tryndamere will outscale you. There's just no if, buts, or maybes. He does outscale me. Darius is the same thing. Galio probably could do okay versus him, but when it comes to split pushing and stuff, you can't stop a Tryndamere split pushing as a Galio. And Galio wants to be in a team fight, so it's probably not a good pick. And the same goes for Rumble. So basically, I'm looking for something that can do well versus him in a 1v1 and kind of like do okay in team fights or against him in split pushing. So I'm kind of thinking Kennen right now, because Kennen could be annoying in the 1v1 in the early to kind of shut that down. Or do I go like a Nasus? Now we'll do Kennen. Kennen is quite popular right now, arguably. Well, a lot of people think he's the strongest top laner in the game. I'm not sure about that, you know, but he is pretty damn strong. I might have to go AP though. Okay. I don't mind going AP, because obviously there are two playstyles of Kennen. If you don't know, Kennen can go both AD and AP. Basically just due to how his kit is. The AP equivalent of him is built for... I have to go AD because I'm against a Tryndamere. Let's do this, alright, and then this. Okay, cool. Their team comp is weird. Like, this is a weird game, man. So they've got all 5 of their champions are champions that aren't really played. So this game's going to be unpredictable. You know, when you have all 5 champs, Tryndamere, Ryze, Corki, Taric, Nunu, all 5 champs are not played at all, it's unpredictable. You don't know how the game's going to go. We might stomp them, or we might get stomped. Lucian, you have exhaust. I don't know if this news Lucian's going to check. He did. Okay, so team comms locked in. Without much further ado, let's get the loading screen where we break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where I use website lolskill.net. And now, as you can see below, I have actually updated this because I didn't kind of realize that now 5 bans have to show, but I've now updated it so all 5 on each team show. But anyway, the enemy team has a 50.6% chance to win, but let's break it down. We've got myself as a D4 Kennen, have not played him this season on this account. D5 Blitz, D4 Zed, D5 Lucian, and a D4 Kazakh's negative win rate. On the enemy team, a D4 Nunu, a D5 Corki, negative win rate, a D4 Ryze, D4 Taric, and a D5 Tryndamere. So we're going to just basically hope to control the Tryndamere is my objective this game. Do not let him snowball. Do not let him get in a lot of towers. And we're going to have to basically go for like the AD Kennen build that kind of can stop people. So Frozen Mallet, Blade of the Ruined King, all these items can slow the Tryndamere and enable me to either get away from him or chase him, and I think that's what we're going to be doing today. So the only negative I'd say with our team comp from the outgo is that we're all AD. And I know a lot of people say, oh, Huz, you know, go AP. I can't versus the Tryndamere. It just would be terrible for the matchup. And I know a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't build just to the matchup. Even I've said that. But against the Tryndamere, you kind of have to. Because a lot of the time, Tryndamere just ignore what's happening in the game and just stay top lane. Or just stay split pushing no matter what. So I can't ignore him. I've got to build to beat him. So, or at least make him less efficient. So that's going to be it for the loading screen. Let's get into it where we're playing Kennen top. Okay, welcome to the games today. We're playing Kennen, and just remind everybody this is on the brand new patch, or what are we, 7.12, I think. So like this refillable potion has a brand new artwork, which is kind of cool. But yeah, hopefully he'll do quite well. Again, in Nunu's are kind of annoying. So he'll be looking for invades and stuff, looking to steal buffs like a Ivan. I've always said the only reason people pick Nunu nowadays is if Ivan is banned. I can't remember if Ivan was banned, but yeah, it's practically the only reason people pick him. So what I might actually do to help my Kha'Zix out is I might ward here. If I ward here at 1 minute 30, then it basically means if Nunu starts here and then goes to invade the blue, then we'll know about it. And then I can move over, Zed can move over, we could just kill him. Again, that's one of the biggest weaknesses when it comes to an invading jungler like Ivan Nunu, is that they are predictable in doing that invade. Like, he could even start this. He might have come all the way down here. I doubt it, and I'm hoping he hasn't. Because if I walk in here and Tryndamere randomly is here, then I'm kind of screwed. But, okay, we're good. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to do my plan of warding here. Zed's actually got a couple of Qs, I think, off on the rise, which is good. And let's throw that there and head to lanes. We're going to take W level 1. I haven't played Kennen in a while, but he's a fairly basic champion. There's not a lot to him, other than just making sure you're auto-attacking efficiently. So if Tryndamere is late to lane... Oh, he's not late to lane. Okay. I was expecting him to be late to lane because I thought Nunu would start red. But maybe Nunu says he doesn't need help. But then bot lane isn't in lane. Well, that was really loud gold noise. What the hell? New patches, sometimes it breaks things. So, yeah. The gold noise does seem to be really loud at the moment. That's really... What the hell? That's like stupidly loud. What's happened? That's so weird. The difference in the gold noise and the auto tag is actually kind of funny. Alright. And the level up. What's going on? So somewhere in the game files with the new patch, the sound file has been altered in like... one of the things, like one of the areas of sound. What one? It wouldn't be announcer because I have that off. Maybe it's ambient? I don't know. Nope, that's still pretty loud. We'll have to just deal with it for now, and maybe it'll go away. Maybe there's a bug with the new patch. Again, it happens. Alright, so I've got to be pretty careful of a Nunu gank pretty soon. So he started blue and hasn't invaded my Kha'Zix, so the chances, or the likelihood of him being top lane is quite high. But yeah, it's gonna bug me. Ooh. We are hoping that the Zed does quite well versus that Rise, but obviously the Zed hasn't played much Zed, and that's the problem with that type of champ. Is he's very, like, dependent on knowing what you're doing at certain times of the game. And that's why a lot of Zeds just feed, because they don't exactly know their power level. So there's the Nunu. I don't know why there's missing pings happening in top lane, because he's not missing, he was just there. But okay. CS-wise, he's a little bit ahead, but there's more minions on his side than mine, so it'll be even by the time I get all this. If I do get all of it. God, that level up is ridiculous. I know I've gone on about it a lot already this game, so I apologize for that, but... yeah, everything's so much quieter. Okay, so Nunu's behind me. We just saw the light beam. Check if there was wards up top lane. So I want to turn that back up, because that was too quiet. Oh well. How's bot lane doing? Looking pretty good. But yeah, it's kind of weird this game that there's like 5 champions on the enemy team that are like very niche individual champions. Kind of funny. So I'm just waiting for a lot of auto attacks on him then. The reason why I went a lot of auto attacks on him then is because I didn't miss anything for doing it. No minions were actually getting killed. So it just enabled me to just constantly auto attack him, which was really nice. Nunu's bot lane. So he's made himself around the map really quick. Hopefully they're okay. Alright, doing well. So we've got all of his potions, by the way. His 2 health potions. So that means we can continue to poke him, and he'll have to go back pretty soon, and that's what we want. First item for me. Now, the first item is a little bit awkward, because it's like, which one do I commit to? Because there's 2 that I can do. I can even do the Frozen Mallet, which would be good for kiting, but not great for damage. Or do I go Blade of the Ruined King, which is also pretty good for kiting, but not as good. But better for damage. Alright. Okay, level 6. It'll be interesting to see if Tryndamere goes straight on top of me at level 6. So basically just like, again, Kennen playstyle is all about maximizing how much damage you're doing at any one time. So you're just constantly seeing me auto-attack him. Gonna use my health potion now, basically just try to get around full health. Because if a fight breaks out now, you know, I want to be as strong as possible. Tryndamere is just using his Q, though, to kind of stay topped up on health. Do I have to be careful of a Nunu gank right now? Kinda. Okay. That's fine. So, like, I was saying it in my mind, do I have to be careful of one? Yeah, why? Because Tryndamere just hit level 6. If I was a Tryndamere, I think, if I was even the Nunu and I saw my Tryndamere just hit 6, I was like, okay, maybe it's time to gank. To me, that was kind of obvious. Again, when I replay it in my head, just, like, what makes sense. Again, the problem with, like, if you want to know, like, what the hell's going on? If you want to know... There's 3 people top or something, I don't know. If you want to know what junglers are doing, the problem with, like, knowing that stuff is a lot of the time you have to have jungle experience, because what you always think in your head is, what would I do right now if I was the jungler? And that's what I think, because obviously I jungle as one of my main roles, so I'm kind of always in my head, okay, Nunu, what would I do right now? And a lot of the time I get it right, because it's like, okay, that makes sense. He's going to be top lane, because that's the only place that I would be if I was this Nunu. Nice. So Ryze went for the gank on top lane to me, got behind in XP. Zed used that advantage of level 7 to level 6 and killed him. Nice. So I did use ultimate, but it was for Nunu flash, but it just means I have to be careful of the 1v1 at the moment. Because obviously, in order for me to get a stun on him, I pretty much have to land all 3 abilities or have the auto attack up. Where with ultimate, I can basically get the stun really easily. I presume he's going to go back and buy. Oh, no. I wonder what build... I'm going to be very interested to see. I actually want him to go back and buy before me, because I'm more interested to see his item build than to alter mine. Because if he goes static Shiv, then to me, he wants to push. If he goes anything other than that, if he starts to go Bork and stuff, then I can alter my build. So part of me wants to kind of stay as much as I can to see what the Tryndamere is going to do with his build. Because I think I can outstay him as long as I don't get ganked. Because we both got teleport, right? So, if you hear, by the way, any construction, there's randomly like all neighbors. Like we had builders in earlier that put a fence up, and neighbors are doing something as well. I think they're building a patio, and it's really loud. So yeah, I apologize for that. So Ryze might be looking for a gank on me again or something. Okay, no. He's getting countered whatever he's doing. So Zed actually flashed for that. That was a bit greedy by the Zed. Without having ultimate up. Maybe he thought he had ultimate up. I'm not sure. But both top laners, just to kind of add, both of us are pretty weak right now in relative terms. Like, to each other, we're kind of even. But to the rest of the map that other people have bought items, yeah, we're kind of weak. Like, we don't have damage. Like, he's still only got a Doran's shield. I still only have a Doran's blade. Got him. That was so good, man. That was so good. Oh, god damn it, Kha'Zix. He walked straight into the Nunu. Oh, what? Bot lane. Okay. Whew. I was going to say, bot lane, my bot lane should never lose. 2 meta champions versus 2 non-metas. That would be very worrying. Okay. I'm going to wait until I see Tryndamere. Now, it could be wasting time here, which obviously is not good, but I really, like I said to you guys, I really am interested to see what he goes. So he's using teleport, which I won't use teleport, and he goes, so he's going a pushing build. Okay. So I'm just going to go Bork, I think. Yeah. So I'm pinging Corki alive because he has passive up. Like, as a Zed, like, right now, I think he might be dead. Okay, Corki is in bot lane. But he should just go back. There's no point staying on this health. Q. Oh my god, that Zed. That was terrible. Holy moly, what are you doing? So this Zed we've already seen kind of bad play. Like, that what just happened was really bad. Like, dying for free like that. But then also earlier, we saw him, like, flash over here when it was, like, not a kill and stuff. So it's a little bit worrying to see that from the Zed. Because Zeds either go very well or very bad. There's the Corki in mid lane randomly. But this game's kind of even. 3 kills, 3 deaths still at this stage of the game. Oh, man, I just might have killed myself. Did I just kill myself? Close. Ah! I couldn't run that way because I have no vision. If I ran down that way, by the way, the reason why I really don't want to run that way, I didn't know what was there. Also, Zed died in a 1v1. This is what I mean. Zed either goes really good or really bad, and it's looking that unfortunately we're having the latter with our Zed. That it's not looking good at all. But yeah, I just didn't want to walk into their jungle. Oh god, the whole map is dying. What is happening? If we lose this game, I'll actually be really disappointed because we're losing to 5 off-meta champions. As well, Zed isn't really meta anymore, but like as 4 meta champions, shouldn't really happen. It only really will happen to bad play. And yeah, we haven't seen great play so far. But we'll see how this goes moving forward. Who knows, we might just wreck them when it comes to team fights. As long as I can hold off the Tryndamere. So he's got his ninja, and then what he's building. Nice. That's really good. Tiamat into what? Like, what are you building? Bork, or are you building... I don't actually know. Just want to attack him as much as we can. It doesn't matter if we kind of tank minions nowadays, too, because we've got lifesteal, so... It's nice. Zed is getting wrecked. That's good, but like we can't just have Zed dying all the time. I might need to get vision. Because I might... Okay, there's Nunu. Alright, let's start going for tower damage, shall we? There's not a lot this Tryndamere can do about this. What? Both are dead, so they're like dying now again. Cool. Ugh, this game's rough. Wait, you want to dive? A Tryndamere. Like, he has R. Yeah, I am a little bit worried about the armor thing. Like, our team comp, obviously. Because again, yeah. Is that dead again? Yeah. These guys shouldn't just be feeding. This game is kind of easy to just to survive in, I think. Like, Nunu doesn't have great ganks. The only time Nunu can gank you is if you misplay, if you have no vision and type of thing, and he just walks behind you. He doesn't have, like, a mobility spell to, like, teleport behind, so there's not really a big excuse to actually get ganked by him, other than your own misplay. So that's not good to see. Top lane, though, was doing alright in top lane. We got, obviously, First Blood Tower, I think. Or no, was it? Yeah, I got First Blood Tower. And we're again a little bit behind on CS, which isn't good, but it's okay. I'm just worried about the Zed in the bot lane. So bot lane is now dying a little bit, and Zed's dying all the time. So it's like, is this game going to go okay? My thinking is they're doing Rift. No. I'm not letting him have this little crab thing. So he just got a lot more farm. He probably did, like, Wraiths or something. That hook was terrible. They get Metal, which is good. Oh, back off. Even I have to be careful. Whenever you hear Corki package, he could go anywhere. His movement speed gets insane. Ah, I didn't auto-attack randomly. That was weird. So you just basically play patient until you know where he is. Because, like, look where Tarek's running. Tarek's running top lane. Why is he running top lane? Is it because Corki's coming top? You know, always ask yourself these questions. And there he is, near top lane. He was on his way. So there's a reason for everything, everybody. We're going to go Runen, I think. I do have teleport, which is good. Okay, so they're lane swapping, potentially. But I need to be around my team for a bit because of Dragon. So I'm just going to stay. Yeah, we can do it. Whoa, why did you run that way? Holy moly. So Tryndamere somehow got in the middle of the fight. I don't know where Tryndamere came from. Now Zed ultimates? That was a really late ultimate. I think this game might unfortunately be a loss. Again, I upload losses. I show you guys the real deal, you know, with the Diamond Solo Q. That was a good heal. Auto attack, auto attack. And yeah, we just have poopy play. So, like, this is what I mean by playing risky champions. Like, to me, Zed is a very risky champion to pick. He's a very niche champion that you shouldn't just willy-nilly pick. Now, a lot of people, their account's going to be, Huz, this is your first time playing Kennen. To me, you can't compare Kennen and Zed in how they're difficult levels and they're getting used to them. Kennen has very basic mechanics, Zed doesn't. Also, Kennen has a very good way of just kind of surviving, Zed doesn't. And clearly, I've done okay this game and Zed has not. So, I would say this guy probably just shouldn't pick Zed randomly, and I think that's kind of what happened. Which is kind of lame, because, yeah, he shouldn't... Again, Ryze is not known as a good solo queue champion for a reason. You shouldn't really die to him, especially as an assassin like Zed. Like, Zed, I think, got 1 kill on him when he got an XP advantage, and then ever since then has done weird plays and just died. Just like, ooh. Okay. But that's what happens. No, I want to go for the tower. There's a reason why I'm down here. I want to get gold for the team. God, that stun. What, they didn't kill him? Alright. Not terrible. Lucian did die with ult up, though. I don't know if he had ult when he died. Probably. What the hell? Was that... Are we just getting inters every single game nowadays? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like... Diamond never used to be like this bad. I'm gonna be honest. But like in the limited episodes that we've uploaded of this series already, there's been some, like, again, like I say to you guys, yes, solo queue is solo queue. You're gonna have this on any server. Bad games happen, but in a very small amount of time, we've had a lot of bad people. I'm gonna say no for now, but yeah. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying the video. Because, yeah, it's just a little bit weird. Very weird, to be honest. I don't know what that Zed's thought process was. I thought they were doing it. It made sense. Where else were they? Ah, please, team, help. Help. Oh, I can't even stop this, can I? Nope. Hopefully people rotate over. Because if they don't, this is free for the enemy team. They might go do Baron. Yeah, then we need a ward on it at least. Oh. Are they doing it? Kill the Nunu! Kill the Nunu so they can't do Baron. Okay. So we don't have our AD carry because he's having a holiday in bot lane, apparently, when the game's actually in a very crucial point, is that you're trying to stop them do Baron, and your AD carry is just still farming in bot lane. It's like, okay. So, yeah. Placing that bets now, everybody. Will Lucian die? It's like ring around the rosy. There we go. I can speak English. And he died. Woo! Well played, Mr. Lucian. Not be there when we need you, and then die when we don't need you. Again, I try to make things lighthearted and fun whenever these games happen, because what else can you do? If you let yourself kind of get tilted from these games, ranked simply probably isn't for you. Because, yeah, these games are going to happen. I'm on my way. Well, you just go cool. Okay. This is what I mean. Lucian walked straight into it. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, damn, I'm going to end with a negative KD. That kind of sucks. But, yeah, this game's just been a bit disappointing. And I want to say right now is, yes, the Zed has played very questionable this game, but it hasn't just been Zed. Like, the Lucian is 1-6. The Blitzcrank's 1-7. You can't ignore that. Like, Blitzcrank's about to be 1-8. Like, yes, we've visibly seen the Zed do weird stuff. But bot lane still got owned as well. And, like, top lane, we did fine. But that's the problem with top lane. Like, I love top lane. I will continue to play top lane. But that's the problem with the lane that you're kind of on an island. Is the fact that occasionally, you're not going to be able to do anything. I got one worth. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's episode. Unfortunate, but I'm still going to upload it. I enjoy Kennen, so I will probably be playing Kennen more. Like, he's not technically in my champion pool, but I had fun this game, so I might actually bring him into the champion pool. Because, again, he's relatively easy to play. There's no mechanics that's kind of, like, oh, I'm not used to that mechanic because it's Kennen. So yeah, we might pick him up properly. You guys can let me know if you enjoyed it in the comment section and stuff. But we went 454, 167 farm. We got an A+, so nearly an S. And then damage done, we went and did the most damage on our team by a lot. So you can see the difference between me and Tryndamere this game. And that's what I mean, is that I was doing a lot this game, just wasn't really allowed to do anything with it, unfortunately, because the rest of the map kind of played poop. But that's what I want you guys to learn, is that's going to happen. Like, am I annoyed right now? Not really. I just accept that this is solo queue. You're not going to win every game, even if you play okay. If you played average every single game and you're like, I'm doing fine, you'd get like Challenger. That doesn't happen. You have to lose games that you're like doing okay in. That's just the way that it works. And you guys need to learn that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy a little bit at least. Hopefully you enjoyed the lessons. Hopefully you enjoyed Kennen. But that's going to be it. Again, remember we've got the $1,000 Riot Point giveaway happening right now. So that will be linked in the description. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.